Hi everyone, so today what I'll be doing is a makeup look inspired by gold, okay? So we're gonna do a gold goth look today and we'll see how this goes. I know the preferred metal of choice of the community is silver, and that goes back a long time ago. I'll do another video about that if you guys want me to. But the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is the Da Vinci Circus Nightmare. It's this one right here. I actually got this off of the TikTok shop. I know, another eyeshadow palette off the TikTok shop. But it's really good. It's awesome. And I will be using this gold color right here. Okay? So let's try it out, shall we? I've already primed my lids and everything. I'm not gonna do the white base. There's children screaming. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's children screaming. I hope they're okay. They see a dog. So back to what we're talking about. We're gonna do gold today, okay? So I've already primed my lids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I have also went on ahead and have done my skincare routine, the skin prep before applying makeup and doing all this yada yada yada. So let me go ahead and get some gold. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some gold. The name of the eyeshadow that I'm using is called Sinful Gold. We'll see how this goes. I'm not using the white base. Sparkles in my hair. Ooh. But I'm not going to do the white base because I want to see how this eyeshadow pops. I want to see how it does without a primary base color. So without further ado, let's grab some gold. Ooh, this actually looks pretty good, but I don't know how it's gonna go on. I'm not sure. Let's see, let's try it out. So pull, pull. Very opaque. You're gonna want a primary color. Let's see. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna try it with my finger. See how it does on there. Okay, just kind of grabbing it on there. Let's try on this eye. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yes, use your finger. Yeah, do your finger. Wow, that looks pretty nice. I like. You know what? With a lot of stuff, with a lot of eyeshadows, you're gonna have to use your finger. It's just the way it's gotta be. And that is okay. Because, you know, sometimes some of us don't clean our brushes. And we can wash our hands before we do our makeup. So it's okay. I clean my brushes probably not as much as I should, but it's okay. You know, just do it whenever you can, you know. And it's also helpful because if you've used a color like red, like I did in my previous video, it's gonna be stuck in those brushes and you are gonna want to wash that out before you use any other color where the red might bleed into it. So that's another reason to wash your brushes. I'm not saying, like, I'm not getting on you guys for being like, you need to wash your brushes. No, I'm not saying that because I'm guilty of it as well. But just whenever you can, just wash your brushes. Okay, back to this. So I'm just using my finger to go over my lid, my entire lid. I'm sorry if it looks like I'm flipping you guys off, but that's just the way it's gonna be in this video because we're using our finger and not a brush. So I have like a lot packed on here, okay? I have a lot. And we're just kind of going with the flow. Just following my eyelid and going to my crease. It's actually doing very well. I really, really like it. I'm looking at it in the camera. That's my vacuum going, if you can hear it. But yeah, I actually really, really like it. Really like it. Let's do a little bit more. And now I'm just kind of patting it in there now. I'm sorry if you can hear my vacuum. That actually looks really nice. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other eye. I'll be right back. Okay, I have the other eye done. And because this is not enough gold for me, I am gonna use the Gold Digger LA Girl eyeshadow lid topper. It's the glitter stuff. This stuff is so good. This is also something you want to apply with your finger. So let's go ahead and do it. Oh no, we're gonna do black. No, 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 no. We're gonna do our black. What is wrong with me? Let me get my brush and we'll see what we can do. Let me get my brush. Let me get some of the red off. Because it still got some red on there from last time. Okay. So, there's a little fuzz. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did in my last video. I'm gonna pack on that black, knock off excess. You're gonna take it, and you're gonna go right in the outer. I have a feeling this is gonna look really cool if I don't mess it up. And I'm just taking it. That's almost turning green. We'll just pack it on there. We'll just pack it on there. Maybe tap instead of drag. Yeah, there we go. Also, if you hear noises in the background, that is my boyfriend. He is in the room right across from me. He's doing God knows what. Yeah, tapping is the move. Tapping is definitely the move. Tap, tap, tap. And with this one, we are gonna go a little bit more in the crease here. I'm gonna drag it in here just a little bit, not too much. So it kind of gives that, oh my God, that looks horrendous right there. Let me fix it. Okay, you should have a little something like this. I'll go in and deepen that black a little bit more, but let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually switched the black color. I am now using the Urban Decay Blackout. And I feel like it did a very good job of deepening it and making it darker. I think it did a wonderful job. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the topper, take my finger, press it in there, and let's see how it does. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And I'm just sweeping over and patting it in. Going a little bit into the black to give it that nice gradient color. But not going so far into the outer corners. So it should be a little bit like this. Okay. Okay, let me wipe my finger. Eyeliner time. Ooh. I can't open it again. There we go. Okay. So what I am gonna do, same thing I always do. Same thing. Line, wing, connect, fill in, doop, 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 doop. Okay. If you want to see more of an in-depth video of how I do that, watch my first video, or you can watch the one I just made. And it kind of goes into more detail about eyeliner and how I do mine. But I'm gonna do this off camera just so I can cut back on time, because I had to do 2 parts in my last video because it was so long. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the eyeliner and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I've got my eyeliner done. I'm gonna do something just a little bit different today. I'm gonna take that Blackout by Urban Decay, and I'm gonna fill this in just a little bit more, and I'm gonna extend this all the way to my wing. I know I kind of did this in my last video, but it wasn't really on purpose. But I'm gonna try that today. Same thing on this side. And I'm taking an angled brush and I'm doing that. Just sweeping it on. Kind of follow, if you did this step, follow that line that you've made with your eyeliner. This little line right here, kind of follow that, if that's what you did. If not, just connect it to your eyeliner. Okay, just like that. Now I'm gonna take that same black and I'm gonna diffuse this line out just a little bit. Okay, same thing on this eye. I'm kind of going down. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, so you should have something like this. All right, so what we're gonna do now, some eyelashes. I think that's what I'm gonna do, some eyelashes. Yeah, We're gonna do those. I'm gonna use those no, I'm not. I'm gonna use different ones. I am gonna do my eyelashes. I will be right back. What I also did really quickly is I took the Moon Dust. I don't know who this is by. Urban Decay. I'm taking Moon Dust in this gold color in Gold Mine. It's liquid eyeshadow and it's a very, very skinny brush. Very skinny. And I took it and I just did it along that wing. Add a little bit more here. There we go. And I did it also along that wing as well. So let's do some eyelashes. Be right back again. Okay, so I went in and did my lashes, and I also brought that black up more above that line where we drew. So that's what you should have right here. Okay, it might look a little muddy, but I apologize. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so I also forgot to do my waterline. So I'm gonna do that off camera as well because I need some concentration and I'll make some crazy faces. Be right back. Okay, so now you should have something like this, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do now is my white face foundation paint base, and I am gonna not do that on camera because that takes a while. But I am gonna do that, and when you see me next, I am going to have white face paint on. So it's going to be boom in your face, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the white face paint, and I've done a little bit of contouring. Let me fix this up a little bit. Okay, so you should have something like this. I'm not the best at contouring. I will be the first to admit it. But that's how I do it. It's not supposed to look perfect. It's not. That's not what it's about. It's not supposed to look perfect. It's about art, and it's about expressing yourself. No matter if you're good at it or what, it doesn't matter. Just do you. Be you. Here, let me turn my light back on here. Okay, so now I'm gonna contour my nose, and I'll show you guys how I do that because people do it differently, and I kind of want to show how I do it. Let me get some of this red off this brush. That should be good. If it comes out with some red in it, it'll be okay. Okay, so we're gonna take that Snert shadow that's in the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, Xenon. We're gonna take it and we're gonna go right here and fill out this space. Okay, same thing on the other side. You want to look like a corpse, okay? You want things to look sunken in. You want things to look yada, yada, yada. And I'm kind of going in here a little bit, kind of diffusing that black out. Okay? Don't worry about this because we're going to cover it with our eyebrows. If you choose to do eyebrows. If you choose to do them the way I do. Now we're going to go down the nose. And I just go straight down. I don't do anything special. I just go straight down. Okay. Same thing on the other side. It always makes my nose run. And then just kind of diffuse it out just a little bit. Like so, like that. Yeah. Let me do a little bit more. I like to go underneath my nose and kind of shadow that up a little bit. Okay, so you should have something like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my black and go in that same area. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Okay, just like that, and I'm going to diffuse this a little bit. Again, it does not have to be perfect. And if you want to clear a little bit up, you can always take your white and lighten it up a little bit. Okay, just like that. All right. Cool. Now I'm gonna do my under eyes. That's the hardest part to me. Let's see, let me think about what I'm gonna do first, hold on. All right, so I did my inner corner. I also did my eyebrows. Let me do a little bit more to those. Okay, so you should have something like this. Depending on how you want to do your eyebrows. I don't mind. I'm just darkening them up a little bit. Okay. So I did my inner corners. Now I'm gonna make that big eye effect. Let's see, this is the part where I always get nervous. Just take a deep breath. It's okay to be nervous too. It's okay to be nervous when you do your makeup. Because there's a good chance, you might mess up, You can always fix it, no matter what it is. I always say you can always fix it. So now I'm gonna do part right here. Okay, see what I did? I connected it to the inner and took it underneath my natural eye crease. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay, just like that. There you go. Let me darken it up a little bit. And go ahead and do the outer corner black. Okay. Okay, so you should have something like that. Now, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take that gold eyeshadow again. I'm gonna put it on underneath. Let's see how well this works out because I'm using my finger. Let's just see. Not too bad. It's going a little bit over, but that's okay. We can always fill the black back in. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm actually gonna take some of this. Yeah, that looks good. Doing my makeup always makes my nose run. Does that happen to anyone else? Okay. Ooh, that looks cool. I like. And we're gonna go back in and fix up that black underneath because the gold got on top. So I'm now gonna take an eyeliner and go over it like that. Like that. Get a little bit more on there. My eyes, oh my God. Just like that. Ooh, I just put my finger in my eyeshadow. In the black eyeshadow, and I did not mean to do that. I want to do a color underneath. What should I do? I want to stick with the gold theme. Maybe if I did this. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, cool. That looks pretty neat. No, I'm gonna still darken that area up a little bit. Where's my brush? There it is. Just kind of going over it a little bit. All right. Now, let's do this. The Stila. Let me take out the thing because it broke last time. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Hold on, let me do this off camera. Okay, so now you should have a little something like this. Okay. All right. So now what we're gonna do, what do I want to do next? Highlighter. Let's do it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Hollow Glam topper and I'm gonna put it right on my brow bone. Okay, so it gives it a little bit of that shine. Okay, just like that. Put the topper back on. Oh, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna take some more of that Natasha Denona. I'm gonna go into Neve and put that kind of on top. Give it some more sparkle. Of course, I got it into my eyebrow. So let's darken that up more. Cool. There you go. The camera doesn't really pick that up very well, but it's okay. Okay, so what am I gonna do for highlighter? Let me try. Let me try some of this glitter. Ooh, that looks pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does look pretty. I'm gonna take some more of that Natasha Denona. I'm gonna take Neve again and see if I can sparkle it up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm thinking so. You guys can't see it. Oh well. It'll be okay. Okay. Ooh, can you guys see it on my nose? I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. a little bit on my chin. Chin as well. Okay, close. Now I'm gonna do my lipstick. I'll be right back because I cannot do that on camera. I have to look into my mirror to do it, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I added some gemstones and I also drew on some little eyelashes down here at the bottom, and I also did my lips. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how I did. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.